What's cracking on? This is Lone Warrior. We're back. We have just successfully liberated Trista from the forces of the Noble Alliance, and we are basically celebrating our victory at this point. Looks like, because now the school has been freed from its occupation. So everybody is now free to relax and catch up and everything. Because many of the students have been dispersed throughout the country in their attempts to flee. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. It is Sunday, so unfortunately, this is gonna be back to the grind here coming up. So enjoy the last bastion of relaxation before... Oh yeah, Belmar's getting a bit of attention. Maybe probably end up showing him off a little bit, I expect, at some point. Yeah, literally the only place that ship can fit is the athletic field.
I'm so happy to finally be back. And looking around, I'm not alone in that sentiment either. Maybe it won't last, but everyone's determined to enjoy it to the fullest while they can.
Yep. With everything being in such a state as it is, you gotta take those moments for R&R when they arrive. Because there's no guarantees.
After all, who knows what tomorrow will bring?
Yeah, because that's why.
I knew things wouldn't instantly go back to normal, but I didn't expect all that to be thrown on us.
5 hours earlier, oh boy.
You want us to help liberate the capital?
Well, man.
With Ruhr and Berea hard silent, we have a firm foothold to take back Heimdall.
Bold talk.
If we don't seize the moment before the year is up, there's every chance the war will drag on even longer as a result.
I mean, it makes sense.
Fighting is still brutal as ever in western Erebonia. But if the Nortia and Kreutzen provincial armies keep their word not to interfere, we may be able to turn the war around.
I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a big if.
That does sound like the best chance we'll ever get, but I still have doubts.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have no intention of taking an active role in the war.
We simply wish to fulfill our duties as military academy students.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they've done what they set out to do. Like, Class 7 was all about, searching the far reaches of the continent and bringing the students back and getting the school back.
That sounds perfectly fine to me.
We aren't asking you to fight on the front lines to retake the city. Rather, we would like you, the students of Thor's military academy, to liberate one very specific location.
But wait a minute, if it's a military academy, if it's an Erebonian military academy, would that mean that they're basically recruits though at this point, so that they would, like that, wouldn't the chain of command apply to them as well?
Yeah?
And where might that be?
I'll be the one explaining that.
And you are?
You're here too?
You're from the intelligence division.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Hi, Elector. Long time no see. You back from Crossbell?
I forgot about that guy. I'm not gonna lie. in my
Yep,
defense, he
the
had
most
like 2
pressing
scenes.
problem over there is all taken care of now. So I was finally able to access the Intelligence Division's network again.
Wait a second. Most pressing problem? What happened over there?
Oh, you know, that Azure tree is gone.
Gone.
There was a ton of confusion after its disappearance. But President Croix has been arrested, and things are beginning to calm down.
Whoa, I feel like there are some severe pieces that need to be filled in.
We had no idea.
I remember feeling an incredible amount of mana from that tree.
Whatever happened there, it's obvious Ouroboros was involved.
Yeah, there's no other answer that makes sense.
Regardless of how it came to happen, the fact remains. Crossbell is of no danger to us now. Yet with that comes new dangers on the horizon.
What do you mean, Dad?
Now that Crossbell is no longer a threat, there's every chance the Calvert Republic might make a move, is that correct?
The Republic still has its own share of chaos as a result of their economic crisis and terrorism. But now that there's an opening to take Crossbell, we've no doubt they will recover sooner rather than later.
They're gonna want to try and rally back because there's blood in the water.
Without Guerrilla Fortress to serve as an effective deterrent, there's always the possibility they could use Crossbell as a staging area to launch a military incursion into Erebonia.
As a result, our primary concern is ending this war as soon as possible. And we could use your assistance in bringing it to an ever swifter conclusion.
I understand the situation.
In that case, where is this specific location that you'd like us to liberate?
That would be the Corel Imperial Villa.
Hey, isn't that...
That's the Imperial family's villa on the outskirts of the city, right?
Are you suggesting that my family is at the villa?
We believe your assumption to be correct, Your Highness. The Intelligence Division has established that His Imperial Majesty and the rest of your family have been imprisoned there. Lady Elise Schwarzer and Imperial Governor Regnitz are also with them.
Well then, that's convenient.
Dad's there too?
They've been there this whole time?
It's close to the capital, but it's surrounded on all sides by cliffs and the like.
So it's not actually within the bounds.
That makes it the perfect place to keep VIPs hidden away.
She's
Exactly. The only way to access it via land is a special train that runs from Heimdall Station. And that is currently heavily secured by the Imperial Guard.
Might be nice.
However, were your party to use the Courageous to fly there, you should be able to get inside.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I think you already know our answer.
Yeah, I'm in.
If you say they're there, Lecter, then they're there. It's not much different from liberating Ruhr or the Twin Dragons Bridge, if we think of it like rescuing someone related to us.
Indeed. While the Imperial family is naturally of great importance, rescuing a member of the Board of Directors fits our motives to a T.
Yep, they're well played. Higher-ups, you have effectively made it personal for
And we've
all of
always
us.
seen it as our duty to help those related to the Academy.
Guess that settles that.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Well, aren't we being humble?
This is what friends do. To think these kids would turn out to be so dependable.
You're telling me. They're almost dazzling.
Hey, what do you mean almost? Get this almost nonsense out of here.
Your Highness, may we have your permission to move forward? Yes, by all means. I, Alphen Rice Arner, humbly request that you carry out this mission. Very well, Your Highness. Students of Thor's Military Academy, I hereby declare that we shall dedicate our all to the liberation of the Corel Imperial Villa.
Alright. I was wondering what we were going to do for our next operation.
Really is
but
strange.
I guess that's
For
that.
all I know, tomorrow could determine the outcome of this war. And yet I feel completely at peace.
Yeah, well, you're surrounded by great people, great warriors,
Just
and
being
home.
back here, seeing the sky, being surrounded by this cool air, makes me feel so happy. Why?
You're not planning on standing here alone the whole night, are you?
Kitty.
Oh, hey Celine, where's Emma?
Who knows? I'm guessing she's over in the Literature Club's room. One of the second years dragged her off. Something about checking if any of her precious book collection had vanished.
That would be Dorothy.
Yeah, that checks out.
I don't know. I could wander around, but my head's kind of full at the moment. It's like it's suddenly registering just how much this academy means to me. I knew I liked it, but I never realized how much.
Oh? Well, whatever you end up doing tonight, make it count. With both Vita and Ouroboros involved, you haven't seen the worst this war has to offer. The hardest part's yet to come. And you don't want to face your friend in the goofy bandana weighed down by regrets, do you?
The goofy bandana? She's talking about Crow?
True enough. Oh, hey, are you here because you were worried about me? You've always been so considerate of us, even if you do try to hide it by acting grumpy half the time.
You gonna pet her?
Stop that!
Oh, so close.
You can't go around being nice to every girl you run into. Try treating someone special for once. Surely there's someone who fits that description better than me.
Wait, what kind of cat runs away from
Someone
attention?
special, huh?
This could be the last night you have to enjoy before everything goes to hell. Go and walk around a bit already. Oh, and go pay Valimar a visit too. Honestly, anyone with half a brain could have figured that out. Why do I have to be the one to tell you?
That's because you're the class familiar. It's what you do.
I suppose she's right. It seems a shame to waste a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity standing around here alone. Besides, it's been a long time since I was last here at the academy. I should walk around and see everyone. I've got a lot of catching up to do with the people in Trista, and after Valimar offered to stand guard near the west exit, it wouldn't feel right to leave him by himself the whole night.
I'm guessing I'm getting my use quick travel and Trista in the academy. Sweet. Okay. Oh, it's lit up. Kind of. Only if I move. No. Maybe that's just lighting? Back gaze lock. Okay, I mean, I definitely can handle myself in combat by now. We have things going on here. It's good to finally be able to return to the horses in the stable. Almost makes the hell we endured here to get here worthwhile. Man, you're happy. Just wish you were here earlier in the day. It would have been fun to take them for a ride. We could save that for another time. I'm not looking forward to returning them to the ship in preparation for our operation. But I can wait until tomorrow. I like to let them sleep in their old stable tonight. Yeah, I think that'd make them happy. If there's anything I can lend a hand with, just say the word. This is the riding club, and this is the stable. The horse is being raised. I want to pet him. We're so happy to be back in their stable again. Especially at Whitcomb. I'm glad we were able to bring them back safely. Work's not over yet, but making them back here still cause celebration. They're getting big dinners tonight. Yeah, that's a big ship. Of course, when it just doesn't have a very large area to land in, it does kind of make it look a little bigger. Oh, you're here? Professor? I was expecting to find you here. This is the only place in town where I could find anything approaching peace and quiet. Or so I had hoped. Don't concern yourself with me. Go out and celebrate with the other students and boisterous townfolk. Sure. Before you go, though, I wanted to thank you. I never would have been able to get past all those soldiers guarding in the town if it hadn't been for that weapon you met. Did I say I wanted to be thanked? Besides, the blade is the only prototype, completely unfit to be used in actual combat. Having an unfinished project used for the field is a height of shame for any self-respecting engineer. Sorry, I didn't know. We really didn't have time to complete it before the operation started, so... Tomorrow morning. Come back tomorrow morning and I'll give you the full finished product. That's when I'll listen to your uninformed little judgments on it. There's something to look forward to. Alright, you can't wait. I don't think I've met anyone with as much pride as this guy, and I met some big-headed people. Yeah, it could be. He got some serious egos in Erebonia, but he might actually take the cake. Can I go in? Nope, locked. Not surprising. Typically is locked. Frittering away your time with more idle wanderings, I see. You know me. Real fritter. So I want to come back and thank you again. Thank me? For what exactly? I couldn't have united the whole academy on my own. You're only able to do it because you issued that statement. So, thanks, Patrick. I'm counting on your help tomorrow, too. You're joking, right? Came all the way here just to say that. You take the chance to make things crystal clear with you, Schwarzer. You're not friends. Well, you may have bested me earlier, and I fully intend to settle that score among others at a later date. In order to do that, we'll need to return from tomorrow's operation alive and well. And since we must, so we shall. Now you're talking. So much you displayed earlier was splendid, Patrick. Well done! We're all truly moved by the spirit and determination you showed us. I'm not sure why. Regardless of how well Maya fought, I end up in their debt. The real test for us upper-class students doesn't begin until we make it through tomorrow. I suppose you're right. Can I go fishing back in the pond? Alright, so this is a library. This is student union. We have engineering. Gym. Pond. Molto bene.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Alright. Let's see, I haven't used the Lake Lord Star 2 in this area. Maybe I'll find something good. Whoa, that looks big. It even has a fancy border. We got a fighter. A little bit more. Come on. Yes, resistant to the end. Got him.
Not what I had in mind.
Invisible crayfish. 115 points for the first time bonus? Damn. I'm missing 3 types of fish. Wow. I'm really surprised, honestly. I was not expecting to get so many fish in my first playthrough. This is more along the lines of a casual fishing, honestly. I mean, I've been hitting every spot, but I haven't been really, like, excessively going out of my way. What's the fighting beta? I think so. We decided he was getting too close. Didn't want to let me have it that easy. Come on. Hey. Listen. There we go.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Gladiator, yeah. That's 15/7 now. Awesome. That gladiator is a fighter. Yes, again, that's why they call it a gladiator. Salamander, though, he is not showing up much of a fight.
Not what I had in mind.
I got 2 more, so we'll finish that up. Oh no, we got another gladiator. This one's not gonna go down easy. Got that fighting spirit. Still not a chance for me, though.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Might as well just do the last one since we're here. What do we got? It's like a basic goldfish. Nothing wrong with goldfish. It's a bit on the easy side compared to that gladiator.
Now that's a catch.
Arowana. But it's not my first time. Alright, so that's good for now. Can I go in the gym? Ah, Laura. Monica and I wanted to see the gymnasium again. So many memories here, both the pool and the training hall. I'll bet. I mean, we all had lessons at the training hall, but you were here practicing your swordships whenever the fencing club left it empty. Honestly, my most vivid memory of this place was my fight with Angelica. It's hard to forget getting hit like that. I'm still waiting for our chance to fight one-on-one, to be honest. After all we've been through together, I imagine it would be quite the duel. You can say that again. Maybe when all this is over, we'll get a chance. That'd be an interesting fight to see. I wonder how that would end up going. Do not enter without express permission for the shooting range. I'm not surprised it's locked off. This pool is always going to be my favorite places. Not just where I met Laura, it's where the whole swimming club helped me come out of my shell and get stronger. So it means the world to me that we managed to make it back here together. Oh, the ladder goes all the way down? I'm kind of impressed. Most ladders in most pools that I know of only go about halfway down at the best. They kept the original text. This is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. Some things never change. Yeah, part 1 was a good-ass game. And part 2 is looking to be just as good. Oh, I wonder what it... wait, no. I want the old schoolhouse just to see if there's anybody back there. Just for sure. Oh, so that's where Emma wandered off to. Oh, so this is where you were, checking up the old schoolhouse? That's right. You've been away for so long I thought it'd be a good idea to do so. Seems to have been largely inert since the day Valmar woke. Well, that's kind of reassuring. One less thing to worry about now. Appreciate you doing this, so don't take this the wrong way, but why don't you give the witch thing a rest for tonight? Tomorrow, we'll be right back to putting our lives on the line, so for right now, you should try and take it easy. I suppose you're right. Well, at the very least, I'll stop by the literature club to see Dorothy later. She's been on Cloud 9 since she got access to her books again, so I should probably go bring her back to the ground. Good luck with that. Now that you mention it, taking it easy, I have a favor to ask. Could you meet me at our dormitory later? I want to take a look around. I'd like to do so with you. Me? Well, I'd be happy to. I'll head right over once I take care of a few more things. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, Rean. I have a few things to handle on my own, not the least of which is being Dorothy. Okay, time to get things done. After that, I'll head to the dorm. Doors are locked, but I have the key. Maybe I don't. I've been all over the country. Easily could have gotten lost. Alright, so I need to check up Valimar. Walk around the academy in Trista. Okay. Got the janitor, I think. Yep. Oh, that student seems so happy to be back together again. So unhappy that it's rubbing off on non-students too. Gonna take this evening to relax and enjoy that. Yeah, it's got a lot of activity. Here is our old classroom. Guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek inside. Hope we can enjoy our lessons here again someday. I'll fight to take back those days. Old classroom. Dude, you've been at... It's been like maybe 6 months or so? Nah, maybe closer to a year. So you were out for a good 3 months. No, I think it was Was it 3? I think it was only 1. But it hadn't been more than a year. Maybe a year since you've been here. So they're all locked. I bet somebody's on the roof. Yep, called it. Ah, the old crew.
Oh, you guys are all up here?
Hi,
Hey, nice night, isn't it?
It's a little on the chilly side, but it still feels pretty nice since there's no breeze out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They got a food stand out there. I like it.
We're finally back here.
Yeah, gotta admit, seeing it again's making me feel all emotional.
No doubt. Especially since, unlike the rest of us, you guys were last here during the festival.
Mm-hmm. True.
You're probably feeling lonely with Crow missing.
Yeah, I noticed they were a man down.
Toa, George, Angelica, I want to thank you.
Huh?
What for?
You guys have helped us out so much. There's no way we could have gone that far without you. If it were just us first years, I don't think things would have gone half as well.
Yeah,
so,
true.
On behalf of everyone here, thank you for everything you've done.
We should be the ones thanking you.
Yeah. Think about all the work Class 7 put into this and try saying that again.
Exactly. You guys even helped me deal with my old man. Where would I be without you?
I guess. But for the record, we've needed you just as much as you say you need us, you know. You shouldered the most responsibility on the Courageous, the ship that carried us and our dreams this far. And I'm gonna need you to keep watching our backs tomorrow. You think you can do that for us?
Like you even had to ask.
Yeah, Angie wouldn't be the same without her apparent eye candy.
We'll be right there with you.
We would never abandon you after we've come this far together.
Thanks. I get this feeling like tomorrow's going to mark a turning point for us. Whether the Imperial Army's operation is a success or a failure, it feels like the time for me to fight Crow is almost here.
Well then.
That's true.
Yeah, he won't let a chance like this just waltz on by.
Yeah, I think Crow wants this fight as much as
And this
I do.
time, I'm not going to let him win. I'll beat him, drag him right back here, and force him to finally graduate with you.
You sure that's even possible, Reen?
That's not going to be...
easy.
I'm well aware that it won't be easy. But everyone, not just me, wants the four of you together again. Class 7 managed to reunite, right? Now it's your turn.
I mean, technically he was a part of Class 7 when he, was decided to turn tail
You're
and be a bitch.
amazing, Rain. And if you say that's what you're gonna do, I've got no reason to doubt you.
Tomorrow's operation is sounding crazier by the minute.
Yeah, but you've got me, apparently.
Seriously. I better hope I can finish polishing off that Tachi.
I'm not worried about it. To take a phrase out of Communist Playbook, just who the hell do you think I am? Conversation finally finished. Ho went back to the student council room to dutifully go over the plans for tomorrow once again. Ah, man, she just does not stop. She's a machine. I don't think she's human. Saying their goodbyes, George and Angelica departed from the engineering building to get tools and equipment needed to manufacture Valmar's weapon. Alright. So we need to check in with Valimar. I knew someone would be on the roof. There's always someone on the roof. Soup. Well then, Master Me, congratulations again on winning the battle earlier. Your victory was truly deserved. You didn't exactly make it easy. It's incredible to see how well you and Patrick fought together, too, though I suppose that's not too surprising. Well, we've been together for a very long time now. Sir Patrick's grown quite a bit lately, physically of course, but also in his own as an Erebonian nobility. I do believe we have his leadership of the Order of the Lion and his fight with you to thank for his wonderful transformation. He's lucky to have you looking after him. You flatter me. Regardless, do take the time to relax tonight, and don't be shy if you require anything from me. I guess, oh, so it's not, maybe it's soup? Cider? I think it's almost like a cider. Or sort of coffee, maybe. I don't know, whatever it looks like, it's a hot beverage. That's for sure. Anybody here? Nope. I don't know why anybody would be here is beyond me. How did you get stuck? The book series called Gambler Jack 2. Its final chapter came out long ago. It reminded me of how nice it feels to see a story you followed come to the end. So I got it here, so how about I give it a read? I think it's a pretty fun way to while away the time. Oh. Nice. Wasn't expecting that, that was random. Nice. I haven't hit the student union building, so let's see if there's anybody here. Le chef. Oh, do we have any good weapons? I bet. What do we got? Nothing impressive. We do have E3 charge AP3, though that's decent. Expensive though. Reviving bomb, yeah, we can go for you. Reviving bombs. Celestial bomb. A couple of those. They're pretty good. Do a couple more just to even it out to 5. It's a nice rounded number. Curia bomb, I got 45. I'd be good there, I think. Stimulant. Buy a couple of those. Oh, what's this? Imperial issue? I assume we can't get into the salon. I'm gonna try just because. Salon for the nobility, lower class students may not enter under any circumstance. But I'm technically nobility, so you. Tell us, yep, right. Where she should be. Stare into the freaky girl's crystal ball. Okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on, I guess. Wait, Marcus isn't a student. Really? Apparently Celine is too. How did I miss them? Now I'm just straight up curious. It's a chess building? I don't think the oh yeah, no. There it is. The sound of things if not for the upper class chess club. Stefan and I wouldn't have had to go to club. I wouldn't have had a club to go back to. Did everything they could to make sure the administration didn't close it while we were away. I wouldn't have expected that. That was good of them. Yeah, leave them alone. I'd be happy to return to the academy either way, of course, but it wouldn't be the same without chess club. So apparently I advanced things. Oh, this is the photography room. And that's the development area. Yep. That's the called room. Fishing? Nope. Yep. Oh wow, this room wasn't open before in the last game. I'm kind of impressed. I don't think, I don't remember it being open. It might have been. Alright, so onward. And Valmar should be around here somewhere. Is he on the map? Nope. I got the exclamation mark by the old schoolhouse. Oh yeah. Oh, he's an entrance not of the school, but of the town. That makes sense. Alright. So we're gonna meander this way. I wonder, can we go into the upper dorm? Got no reason to go here. Maybe I'll try somewhere else. Yeah, I guess I advanced the evening without meaning to. I don't know if that changes things. Elliot's in the church, I saw that. Oh, right, because of the orchestra. Hey, Reen, having fun? Sure am. What are you playing here, Elliot? Isn't there a mass or something starting soon? Believe it or not, Father Paulo gave the Wind Orchestra permission to play here today. Mint and Bridget should be here as soon as they've taken care of some other stuff. Sounds like fun. I'll just stop by and listen if I get a chance. Please do. It's wonderful to hear the joyful sound of people reuniting with old friends and rejoicing in their safety. The shadow of war still looms heavy over us, and the sadness it brought with us will never truly be forgotten. But there's no harm in celebrating our current happiness, so let's do just that. Hey!
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Stop that. Gladiator badge. Part of a set. It's got a picture of a gladiator on it. Strength 15, magic attack 15, HP 1500. I'm sensing a theme here. Steel bomb. That's 3.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
There we go. That's what I want. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I haven't had a chance to fish at this spot yet. Oh, we got a fighter. He's gonna fight to the bitter end. He just... Might be one of the toughest fish I've ever caught.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Noble carp. 120 points the first time. Damn. And that's my 22nd type, so I'm missing 2 more. Teal bomb. Nice. And CP up by 30. Yos. That was a tough... That was a battle right there. Now we have something significantly less resistance by comparison. I never would have expected that noble carp.
This is a big one.
Yeah, it's just a basic salmon. Because most of the fish that have put up a fight have had all 4 buttons, not just 3. So that was a little bit of a surprise for me. Easy peasy.
Not bad.
Carp, huh? Alright. Fish, boy, fish. Got an eel. Like a sea snake. Aqua danger noodle. Aqua noodle.
Not what I had in mind.
One more. There's a nice little side effect though, the increasing of the CP. That way I don't have to really spend any money on it. Or resources, for that matter. Alright, what do we got? I think I caught this before.
Caught one!
Trout, yep. Alright. Onward. I wonder if anybody's at the radio station. Oh wow, it's like a regular party out here. Oh hey, the violinist. How did I know I'd find you here? Hey! Glorious talents such as this give off a sweet call for traveling musicians of my elegant caliber. Please, I insist, allow me to volunteer my music to make this a night to remember. As much as I hate to admit it, things do feel a little more high-spirited with him around. Can I go in here now? Stores littered with all sorts of implements, none of which is of any relevance. Yeah, because see, it looks like if you look at the top menu, or the mini-map, looks like I could, would have, should have been able to go in here, but I've never been able to. Because it's not blocked off. It's got like an actual defined area. You're a weird kid, you know that? Everyone's out there celebrating and you're hanging out in a dingy old shop. Nice to see the war hasn't changed your attitude, at least. I hear you were gathering information on the war and passing it on to Principal Vandyck this whole time. I want to thank you for that. Well, you gotta do something to kill time when business is slow, right? Seriously, kid, it was no big deal. But what's this I hear about you helping out the Imperial Army with an operation tomorrow? Let me give you a word of advice. Watch your back. You can't stick your hand into a hornet's nest without getting stung. Every action has consequence. That's very true. I'll be sure to keep that in mind tomorrow. Honest. Bye. I missed Gambler Jack Chapter 11. That's expensive. Don't care about the beastly flesh. I've got 43. I think I'm good. I will trade in my second mask, though. And I recoup the losses from that book. Alright, so here's the dorm. Feels so strange to be back here again. But as much as I'd like to sit around and reminisce, I don't want to waste a good night like tonight indoors. Besides, I've still got to talk to Toa, Angelica, and George. I want to check on Malamar while I'm at it too. Alright, so I've already talked to the three. Today's last train has already left the station. It's got me feeling a bit nostalgic. Wait, did the railroad guard have a drink in her hand? Nope, never mind. Just my imagination. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a cafe and inn. Wait, it's an inn? Oh, yeah? Yeah, they got rooms and stuff. So naturally, this place would be open, since they're running a business. Or lodging of sorts. I was so glad to see that all the students who stayed at the academy are doing well. Still a little disappointed we couldn't invite Instructor Nineheart to this level gathering, though. Yeah, he probably has his hands too full preparing for tomorrow's battle to be sitting around here. Hope he's going to be alright. Worry not. I'd honestly be more concerned for the safety of his enemies. I'm sure he'll be back here in no time arguing with Instructor Terra like a couple of lovers who can't admit their true feelings for one another. A little specific. Thomas, you ass, I heard that. Yep, some things never change. Trista finally seems like it's back to the way it should be. This isn't right unless it's all lively like this. And who do we owe that to? You students, of course. Here's a little something from me. Golden pasta, sweet. Wow, there's a lot here. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Just make sure you all enjoy it. Royal cappuccino and a free. Oh, hey, 5,000 HP freeze, petrify, and faint. Wow, that's a pretty good pasta. And then we have, so basically most of the other half. Sleep, nightmare, and confused. 4,500 though. That's pretty good too. Valmar's on this side. We're gonna head up the radio station. Oh, hello. I'm glad you were able to take this town back from the Alliance. Nice work. We're picking up a special broadcast for tonight about everything that happened here. Y'all are gonna be famous. I actually kind of prefer if you guys didn't make too much of a big deal about our involvement in all this. Too late. Having the truth silenced by the army for so long, the director's desperate to broadcast it now. The attention's just starting to shift to the battle for Heimdall tomorrow, though. He's got his heart setting on a broadcast and all live, so he's running around doing the preparations to make it happen. Really? That's an interesting idea. I can't imagine most places in the country have a clear idea what's going on. Getting accurate, unbiased information to as many people as possible could even have an impact on the war's outcome. That's his theory. Tomorrow's going to be one heck of a day, that's for sure. Voices can be heard from the other side of the glass. Alright, that does it for the script. Still, we're going to do this thing live. The guys doing the recording need to be ready for anything. Alright. We're all ready to go here too. If you don't mind my asking, how close to the action are we gonna get? What do you think? As close as we can! He's really fired up in there. I just hope he doesn't do anything too risky. That must be a staff room, or a break room or something. And there's Valmar.
Hey, Valimar.
Hello, Reed.
I came to see how you were holding up. Sure was a surprise when you offered, but thanks for volunteering to serve as a lookout.
Not a problem. Perhaps you and your friends have influenced me to some degree.
That's an interesting... For some reason, I don't know why, but that begs the question. I assume Valmar has had another pilot? Vita mentioned that they were Divine Knights used before in the past. So I'm wondering... So I think he... Again, it's been a while, but I think I remember Valmar mentioning about having other pilots.
Each and every one of you have come a long way to take this place back. I simply wish for you to be able to dedicate this evening to celebrating that achievement.
Aww.
Thanks. You know, looking back, I never figured the day would come when I'd be able to have a natural conversation with you like this. You've changed a lot in that regard. You've gone from sounding mechanical to dignified, I suppose.
I've been working to gradually recover my memories over time, and while still fragmented, I am now able to recollect specific memories from my past.
Really? Does that mean you remember some of what happened before you went to sleep in the old schoolhouse?
Correct. I went to sleep 250 years, 128 days ago.
That's oddly specific.
And my previous awakener was a man known as Drykel's Rice Arner.
What? No way. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, but I'm kind of surprised.
Wow. So it really was Drykel's, huh?
I mean, I figured as much.
I had my suspicions when I saw that memory in the last shrine, but I didn't want to assume.
So it's his connection to Valimar that did it.
Resonated with the memories that reside within the proving grounds. Drykel's visited the spirit shrines as you did. In each one, he obtained the same ore with which to forge his weapon, advanced upon the same capital, and it was there, with many allies at his side, that he laid the war to rest in one final confrontation.
So, yeah.
It's kind of eerie how similar our paths are, but it makes me feel a little self-conscious too, in a way. I doubt we're doing all this half as well as he did.
I don't know, you might be
What kind of person was he, anyway?
He was an open-minded, composed, and driven man, full of bravery and daring, and in some ways, an enigma. Yet for those he met, he was ever kind and merciful. He had dignity in measure with his stature, and still at times, one could see in his eyes the glimmer of a child's.
He was really something, wasn't he? Hearing you talk about him, I don't know if I could be anything like he was. But maybe if I were, I'd be able to do more for everyone.
I don't think
there is little meaning in striving to be something well.
Yeah.
Huh?
Since my awakening, I have watched over you. I have seen you grow as a person. Drykel's found success in playing to his strengths. You, though different, possess strengths no less great. Just as he attracted his own supporters, so too have you gained those who would choose to stand by your side and no other. Take pride in those who become your sword, for not even kings can buy loyalty to you.
That's true.
Thanks, Valimar. You're right. I should focus on improving myself as I am, rather than try to become someone I'm not.
Yeah.
Seeing as how I'm fighting for my future and to bring home my friend, it wouldn't make sense to be anyone else, really.
Yep, everyone's got to play to their own strengths. Everyone's got to be themselves.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like the Tachi will be done by morning, so if you're up for it, I think we should test it out tomorrow. I'll be counting on you, Valimar.
I shall do all within my power.
So I'm not sure if he was telling him they were testing or asking. Because he's a machine, but he's more as much partner as machine at this point. I wonder if I can even go out. I should probably say, yeah. Seems wasting on it out. We got some people at the cafe. Wait. How did I miss more students? What nonsense is this? Oh, it's Sarah. That's why. She wasn't a student. Evening, Reed. Out for a little stroll to see what everyone's up to? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised you're passing a time with your good friend Mr. Booth. Well, the plan was to have a little get-together with all the instructors to celebrate finally getting back. But the only ones who've shown so far are me and these two. And they're not exactly my first choice for drinking buddies. You better not be mocking me to one of your students, Instructor Valstein. Why, come on, join us, Rain. The seat right here for the liberations are flowing fast and free. Nah, it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude. I sat down and be all over. I'd never escape. I wish one of the other instructors would hurry it up. I'm not sure how much longer I can suffer this company. Would've been better off just getting sloshed by myself at the counter. Oof. And I will say though, those particular professors don't seem to be particularly good alcohol buddies. It's really cold out tonight, so we're here giving hot drinks to anyone who wants to warm up. So good to have everyone back. I really miss seeing you all. Sorry. I always cry over stuff like this. I get so emotional at these things. You and Alan have got stronger since I was away. I think the war provided you both with ample training opportunities. Pretty sure you could still want to go forward both of us at once, though. And to be fair, Packard got a little tougher and a little less of an asshole, too. Just a little. You know, Luckins, there's no harm in giving an honest compliment once in a while. We have the bookstore. Someone was here. I thought. Millions out this way. Where is she? There she is. Someone looks ready for bed. Better head back onto the Courageous. You'd catch a cold if you slept out here. We need you in fighting Schaefer tomorrow. Come on, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just a little tired. See, I'm weak as can be. Besides, who wastes a night like this snoozing? After all that work we put in getting back here, we gotta enjoy it. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, it's kind of nice to hear that you like this town enough that you're happy to be back. Duh! You're always telling me I'm just as much part of Class 7 as you are, so this is my home away from home. And it's just nice having a home to come back to, you know? Hair. I've got these, like, couple strands of hair that just get in my way. Bothering me. Alright, I guess that's that. Before talking to everybody, we'll head back at this point. Well, I promised Emma I'd meet here. Should I head inside and wait? Oh, no, I think it's kinda early. Going to the dorm and talking with your chosen character will cause the main story to advance. Yes. Class 7 dorm. The mailboxes. So many tasks were delivered there.
Sorry for being late, Reen. I hope I didn't keep you waiting long.
Kinda glad this one was narrated. I feel like it'd be important enough to warrant a voiceover.
Oh, don't worry about it. I just got here myself. Finished everything up then?
Yeah, everything seemed to be in order over at the old schoolhouse, too. And for once, even Celine was acting considerate.
Oh.
You don't say.
That's a treat, almost.
Being here like this really feels like old times, doesn't it? I made so many fond memories here in this building. I can't even begin to count them all.
Yeah. Hey, seeing as we're already here, you want to take a little walk around inside? I'm curious what state we left things in, aren't you?
Well, that sounds like fun.
Back then, I never would have imagined that Crow was an Awakener, or that he was working with Misty from Abin time of all people.
Yeah.
That makes two of us. When I think about the trial we had to pass, it's hard to believe he did something like that alone.
Oh yeah, oh, that's true.
It really makes you wonder. I mean, we had his help when we did it too. His determination must have been incredible to take on something like that by himself and come out the winner.
Yeah, that means... I hope they're not going to downplay him. Because at that point, you gotta think... That trial that we did, that was crazy. To imagine someone do like that, you'd have to be like ridiculously strong to try.
I have a feeling he'll take all of us
solo.
on by himself too. If that's what it comes down to.
And he'll give us
if
a
we
run for
want
our
to bring
money.
him back home with us, we'll have to show him we're even more stubborn and determined than he is.
I think we can match him point for point on that as long as you're there. And as the witch responsible for guiding you in Valimar, I fully intend to see everything through to the very end.
That's very kind of you, but I thought you were putting the witch duties on
Thanks.
hold.
I'll be depending on you.
Reen, I've been thinking lately. Somewhere along this journey we've taken together, I finally felt glad to have been born a witch. If I hadn't, I might never have enrolled at this academy. And if I'd never come here, I would never have met everyone in Class 7, and I wouldn't have met you.
I'm really glad you did. With all we've been through, if anyone besides you had been guiding me, I doubt we would have come as far as we have.
I'm happy to know you think so. Before I came to the academy, and even well after I'd started here, I lived to fulfill the duties expected of me as a witch. I'd been that way ever since I was little. But all that time, I had no idea of the real significance behind everything I was doing. My life as a witch was so all-encompassing, I couldn't really see anything else.
Emma.
It was after I started here at Thor's that things started to change. I may have come here to keep watch over the fate that awaited Valimar and the one he chose as his awakener, but I feel so much more than that now. Instead of just watching over you, I want to stand with everyone and fight alongside you as an equal. I don't want to be someone who just watches things happen. I want to be there with Class 7, no matter what's in store.
I'm happy you're with us. You've always been looking out for us, doing as much as you could and supporting us in more ways than we realized. I doubt Class 7 would be what it is now if you hadn't been a part of it. So I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you for sticking it out through all the good and the bad.
And there's been a lot of both.
I owe you guys a lot of thanks, too.